Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain about the priority of locators. As already explained in the previous sessions that Selenium test automation tool is by default blind. That means without the help of locators, Selenium automation tool cannot find any element on the web page. But what if there is a situation where there is a web page, on this web page there is one element, okay? There is one element. Now, I want the Selenium test automation tool to take the help of locator to find this element on the web page. But in this situation, there are multiple locators possible for locating this element on the web page. So, the element is only one, but there are multiple locators possible. Locator 1 is possible. Okay. Then locator 1 is possible for helping Selenium in finding this element on the web page. Similarly, locator type 2 is also possible. Locator type 2 is also possible. For example, ID locator is possible for helping Selenium in finding this element on the web page. Similarly, name locator is also possible here in this situation, which can help Selenium in finding this element on the web page. Similarly, class name locator is also possible. Assume that this is a situation. Okay. Assume that this is a situation where class name locator is also possible to help Selenium in finding this element on the web page. Similarly, other type of locators are also possible. Multiple type of locators are coming forward here to help Selenium in finding this single element on the web page. Here we have the Selenium tool. Okay, Selenium automation tool is there, and this is the element that Selenium need to find with the help of any of these locators. But multiple type of locators are coming forward here in this kind of situation to help Selenium in finding this single element on the web page. But out of this multiple possible locators, which locator type I need to choose to pass it to Selenium automation tool in order for it to find this element on the web page? Because I need to pass, at the end, I need to pass only one locator type, not all these types. Let me give an example for this, okay? Is this really possible in real time where for locating a single element, multiple locators may be possible to help Selenium in finding this element? Let me give an example so that you can decide. So for that, I'll open this browser and take you to a sample application page, that is omayo.blogspot.com. On this application page, there is a drop down field here. As you can see, there is a drop down field here. Now I want the Selenium test automation tool to find this drop down field with the help of a locator. But which locator? Let's find it out. Right click here and select inspect option. The moment I select the inspect option on this drop down field, this HTML code is getting highlighted. Okay, for this drop down field, this HTML code is getting highlighted. So if I observe this HTML code of this drop down field, which locator types are possible here in this case, so that we can pass them to the Selenium, and with the help of this locator, Selenium can find this drop down field. Here ID attribute is there. ID is equal to drop one. That means using this ID attribute value, that is ID attribute value as ID locator, that means ID locator is possible in this case. Okay. So here ID locator is possible in this example. Then name attribute and its value. Here name locator is also possible. We can also use, apart from ID locator, we can also use what? Name locator in this example. Name locator also can be used to help Selenium in finding this drop down field on the web page. Now class is equal to is also there. So class name locator is also possible. Now in this kind of situation or example, class name locator is also possible. Now the tag name is not anchor tag, so link text is not possible. ID locator is possible, name locator is possible, class name locator is possible, link text is not possible, but CSS selector locator is possible, XPath expression locator also possible. CSS selector locator is possible and XPath expression locator is also possible. So how many locators types are possible here in this example to help Selenium in finding this drop down field on this web page? Five type of locators are coming forward here. Out of these five types of locators, I need to choose only one and pass it to Selenium, because Selenium at the end of the day needs only one locator type to find an element on the web page, not this multiple locator types. Okay, only one I have to choose out of this five. So in this example, I'll be choosing ID locator, because ID locator has a more priority over the other remaining locator types. Okay, coming to the priority, this is where the priority of locators come into picture, guys. When multiple locator types are possible to help Selenium in finding a particular element on the web page, Out of this multiple locator types, we need to choose only one locator type based on its priority. Which locator has the highest priority? We need to know that. Okay. So this is where it makes sense that you need to understand or learn about the priority of locators. That means out of all these locator types, which locator type has the highest priority, next highest priority, third highest priority, fourth, fifth, sixth highest priority. Like that, we need to understand. So, as already explained in the previous sessions, what are the different locator types that can help Selenium in finding the elements on the web pages? First one is ID locator. Second one is a name locator. Then we have class name locator. Then we have link text locator. Then we have CSS selector locator. Then we have XPath expression locator. These are the total locator types that we have learned so far. Now, out of this, which locator type has highest priority? First priority goes for ID. ID has the highest priority. If ID locator is not possible for a particular element to help Selenium in finding that element, the next priority we have to give is for name locator. Okay, if you cannot use ID locator for helping Selenium in finding an element, then only you have to go for the second priority. The first priority is ID. If not ID, then you have to go for name. If not both ID and name, the third priority should be given for class name. The third priority should be given for class name. Okay. If ID locator is not possible for helping Selenium in finding an element, at same time, if name locator is also not possible for helping Selenium in finding an element on the web page, then we have to go for the third priority. We have to give the third priority to class name locator. If all these three are not possible to help Selenium in finding an element on the web page, then we have to go for the next priority locator, that is link text locator. Okay. Then we have to go for next priority. We have to give the next priority, fourth priority to link text locator. Okay. Then, what if these four locator types are not possible for an element to help Selenium in finding an element on the web page? Then we have to give the fifth priority to CSS selector. We have to give the fifth priority to CSS selector. And if even CSS selector is unable to locate the element on the web page or help Selenium in finding the element on the web page, the final priority we have to give for XPath expression. Okay. Final priority we have to give for what? XPath expression. So this is the priority thing, guys. Okay. Remember this. So if multiple locator types are possible for helping Selenium in finding an element on the web page, out of that multiple locator types, based on the priority, we have to finalize one locator type. Only that locator type that we finalize should help Selenium in finding the element on the web page. So here, in this example where if Selenium want to find this drop-down field, it has multiple possible locator types like ID locator, name locator, class name locator, CSS selector locator, XPath locator, but I'll be choosing ID locator because it has highest priority over the remaining other locator types. Okay, with the help of ID locator, I'll help the Selenium in finding the element on the web page in this case, even though multiple possible locator types are possible in this example. First priority, ID locator. Second priority, name locator. Third priority, class name locator. Fourth priority, link text locator. Fifth priority, CS selector locator. If all these things are not possible, then only the last priority should be given for the XPath expression locator to help Selenium in finding that element on the web page. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye bye.